Bonjour and welcome back as the clouds that were previously covering the field that gave us a little bit of a break have cleared. Skies are better now. The stars are out and the fans are getting a little tired of my casting. But I'm here again with Rio this time.
Hey, good to be back in here. We're going to get the Premier League games underway. Right now, the Orange Conference is up 9-6 overall. We got in our first little game here tonight, we're going to have Redline and Diablo for the Orange Conference, and then Zach and Matt Roshi on the Blue Conference.
Like I previously said, this could get sad pretty quickly as the Blue Conference can only afford to lose one game in this best of five, or not really best of five, but it all comes down to these 5 games. Like everything that's happened before has just been leading up to these next 5 games, and just Blue Conference needs to really show something special against Orange Conference here, who are the champions, mind you, in the Premier League. So they do have a little bit of an advantage statistic-wise, but we'll have to see how that translates to the field as we are now kicking off. And Rio, how do you feel about this series?
I mean, honestly, I have no clue what to expect because I'm not good enough to understand what these players are doing. But it should be interesting. It will take Orange needs to take 2 games to actually win the series. If they go to 10, they can still be tied up. So we'll see what happens. But Redline and Diablo almost had a nice little shot there as Zach knocks it back across field, possibly in, but Redline makes the save.
Right, we've got a lot of great cars on display, which I can appreciate. I've been asking about fashion all night. Rio, you better be prepared because I will be asking you at about the midpoint of this match who you like. Matt Rochi with a beautiful Season 9 RNG Champ title. I can appreciate a good Rumble player, as I said earlier. As the match has been pretty even so far, I haven't seen anything too special from anyone that points out that they have momentum in this match. Redline with a great clear there that beats out Zach. Now, not to say that I dislike Zach, but he is a very passionate Patriots fan, and I do hate the Patriots. I do really hate the Patriots. At Ty in the chat, I hate the Patriots. They are the worst. So I do hate Zach by association, but not for the next 3 minutes and 40 seconds. He's currently on my good side. He's got a great looking car too. Rio, how do you feel about the fashion on the field right now?
Honestly, I was taking a look at him because I knew you're going to cause problems, and I have to say I do like Zach's car the best. I like the clean little blue, the nice little animation. So I'll go with that for now.
For sure. I think Zach is honestly rocking a really good car with the sky blue octane and the blue celestial wheels, and he's got a goal here too to mark up for it, and a great little black market decal there too. He's got a great looking design here, and it speaks a lot. It's gonna look great on blue team here as he scored the first goal in the series to give blue team a lead, and that's gonna be huge for them if they can hold this result. Yeah,
it was a great splash to start the series off.
Big splash. A lot of very, very wet field. Could make a matter on conditions as El Diablo is going to do it all himself, and Redline will finish off the job as not only does he make this incredible play that is nearly a goal, but he bumps Zach out of the way in the save attempt out of the air. Very well done by him, and the match is tied for his efforts.
Yeah, it looked like Diablo there. That little extra touch he got off the backboard threw off the defender just enough to get him out of the net, and Redline was able to finish it up pretty easily. And Redline just got destroyed by Matt there. Diablo's going to try and push it in with Redline right behind him and not quite making it yet.
Right, that was a great 50 there in the corner, and a great effort from Zach to get up there to save that ball. God knows I can't do that, as El Diablo Royo will send the ball back up, and a great clear there by Zach, which almost goes in. Ball coming across Zach. I'm sorry. I have to call out Galaxy. I just hate that you say Bills Mafia bad because I'm actually going to the Buffalo Bills game tomorrow. So I'm a little upset that you speak about my team in such ways as Matt will score there. A great little effort from him to give themselves a 1-point lead in the match.
Yeah, decent little touch from Zach. Was able to clear it out, and Matt was paying attention, able to get up there and take advantage of it. And if the blue team keeps this up, they do have a chance still left in this series to take home the win, or at the very least tie it up, one would hope.
Right, as now Zach will follow through this ball. He could do something special with this ball off the wall, but he just can't get there. And Redline with a dribble, the empty net making moves, but it won't be enough to fake out Redline as he will roll the ball in. I heard Grand Champs are good at scoring empty nets. I have to see it for myself.
I think Redline just destroyed. I think it was Matt who went up in the air. He thought Redline was gonna pop it, and Redline just grabbed it and carried it to the other side. That was, oof, that hurt.
Oh yeah, absolutely disgusting. As the ball is rolling in front, I mean, now this is definitely my ping. It looked like for a second that a Grand Champ had missed the ball. We all know that doesn't happen ever. So I'm glad that was all cleared up. As Redline with a shot attempt, it'll go a little bit wide. El Diablo Royo will back up as Zach's got him in a one-on-one. Zach opts to not pop the ball. Thought Royo would go up, and he does not. It's a one-on-one again with Matt, and this time Royo will stand tall again. Zach gonna send it up in front, and Royo's just all over the ball right now on defense as Matt will send the ball in the corner, and he'll get it out for now. Ball in about midfield, and Redline gets demolished by Matt. Zach with the ball here, looking to follow through. A great pass attempt. Matt does not have the boost to follow that one. Ball up in the air, looking for Zach, but he misses the ball. Orange Conference is getting away with murder on defense right now, and Zach sends the ball in. Blue Conference cannot break through this defense right now. And now with the ball in the corner, so I was like, I thought you might have.
I was trying to wait to see if you'd run out of breath. I was entertaining myself.
No, I never run out of breath. You know, us New Yorkers, man. Us New Yorkers. As Royo with the ball in the corner, Matt will follow. I guess I'll just keep going until I do run out of breath to please Rio. A bump from Redline on El Diablo. Absolutely savage as he bumps his own teammate out of the way. Ball coming across goal. Off the backboard, Zach will opt to retreat. Royo with a one-on-one. What will he do? Matt with demolition and leaves Zach with plenty of time to think about what to do with a slow rolling ball coming his way. Redline with the ball, decides not to air dribble on his own goal, but Matt will shoot and he scores. Could have placed it a little bit more to the left, but decided to be a savage and force the own goal.
Yeah, when I saw that shot to the near post, I thought it was going to be saved, but let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, the save, just not quite the right angle to clear it out, and a nasty little own goal, but there wasn't too much he could have done to save that if that hit did not get it.
I'm being yelled at by chat because I don't understand how to say El Diablo's name. I'm just going to not say his name
El Diablo
again.
Rojo, I believe.
Oh!
Yes, since, you know, Spanish.
I learned French, so. Did I just get called a boomer by ZB? Okay, you're already like twice my age, ZB. Get out of here. I'm probably one of the youngest people in MLE. I can't believe this has happened to me.
Well,
I am embarrassed. I've been deceived by my own magic as the game will end a Blue Conference victory as the win will not come out for the Orange Conference in this match. 3 more to go. I just got called a boomer by someone else. Rio, please take it away. I need to go cry.
I'm sure you probably deserved it. You probably called a few people boomers yourself.
I've not actually. I'm so nice. I would never. Oh my god, the entire chat is calling me a boomer. I'm not a boomer. I am not a boomer. I can't believe it.
Don't throw a fit now.
This is not fair. I'm telling my mom.
That was a good game there from our first set of players for each team. A good close one. But Blue's able to take it and bring the series within 2 games. Next game, we will be keeping Redline for the Orange Conference. He'll be joined by Ato, and same with Blue. We'll be keeping Zach, who will be joined by Cynical. So I believe as soon as everybody's in here, we'll get in onto the next game, and we'll have game 2 ready to go for Premier League. I'm liking this real fast-paced game, though, right now.
Yeah, I have the biggest smile on my face because despite my rage of being called a boomer and my boomer fit, I see Cynical with the greatest hashtag of all time besides his name. And I'm not biased, right? You know me, I'm not biased, but Cynical may be hands down the best player in all of Rocket League history. And it has nothing to do with his MLE team, which happens to be mine, or that he, took my team to the playoffs or
nothing at all.
I just think he's a really good player. He's definitely got the best car on the field. He's the cutest person in all of MLE. My little Cinny Bun. He's my favorite.
I'm sorry, I was watching chat. But as I'm laughing, we are going into game number 2 with Redline and Ato, or Ato, I don't know how you really want to say that, but Redline and Ato for the Orange Conference and Zach and Cynical for the Blue. And a quick shot from Cynical's gonna...
Beautiful shot!
A quick splash.
Sorry, my emotions got the best of me there. I'm not biased. But that was the best shot I think I've ever seen in my life. That was absolutely beautiful. Great car, great wheels. Fashion, Cynical wins. I know you're thinking the same thing. But, that was just outstanding. And here's a little love story about me and AutoCAD as Redline will score. AutoCAD was actually one of the people who, a long time ago, were part of the hashtag Draft Deli movement when I joined MLE in Season 8. Fun fact. And ever since, he didn't really take me under his wing, but it felt like it because he was my biggest fan, and he's not anymore. But I still appreciate him for his efforts back in the day. I am his biggest fan now. I remember cheering with all my heart in the finals for his team, which did not win. But Cynical now is testing my faith against AutoCAD as he will send in the ball, the best pass of all time, as Zach will score a great goal, only done by the great pass of Cynical. He goes left, he goes right, he goes up and down. What more can you ask for from Cynical?
I have a question for you, though, with your with the Draft Deli campaign. Which team regretted picking you?
Which team regretted picking me? None of them.
Oh, actually, so it worked out well for everybody.
All 31 teams that didn't draft me, regretted not drafting me because everyone knows I'm the best, worst Academy League player of all time. And that's only because of my personality. I'm absolutely awful on the field. As Zach, with the greatest pass on earth from Cynical, will score a counterattack here. The best save from Cynical. I mean, this guy, he just does everything. Like, someone should draft this guy and, retain him and, start him on their Premier League squad. I don't know. Whoever, thought this guy was good for their team, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, too bad we'll never know who it was. But on that note, we got Ato pushing up. Cynical's there to get a nice little clear off to the side. Is he going to follow it up? Kind of going to get a little pop here. Nope, tried to fake Redline out, and Zach's there to clean it up.
Right, and, what I'm seeing is that Orange Conference is helpless against the best player on earth, Cynical, as he will send the ball out. Because he's bored of playing with the ball, he decides he'll let someone else have a turn just so no one realizes how good he really is. As the ball will come out, and he actually opts not to save it and let AutoCAD score. Very nice of him. He knows I'm also friends with AutoCAD. He doesn't want to diminish AutoCAD's spirits at all coming into this match. He's actually just outstanding, and he just, sometimes he feels sympathy for other teams, and he'll let them score a little bit, keeping the game close. It's so kind of him to be this way. But he actually decides he doesn't want to keep it close anymore. He'll score again to get his lead back. He just likes to let him have some happiness. It's a little hard to understand what he's thinking because he fakes out even me on the field from time to time.
Well, that's not hard to do.
Yeah, it's not. You would know on the field as you've beaten me a handful of times. Cynical actually, fun fact about Cynical, he can follow you into a revolving door and come out in front of you. He can unscramble an egg, and
oh Lord,
he can go to a feminist rally and leave with his shirt ironed and a sandwich made. Fun fact. As Zach will score a goal here from another outstanding pass from Cynical.
There's a great block by Cynical. Zach's able to follow it up downfield. And, yeah. I'm glad Cynical has his own personal cheerleader, but still, right now, Blue has a good chance of getting the series within the one game.
Oh, chat didn't like my last joke.
No, the last one was bad.
Man.
And,
oh, man. My fault. I was reading... I had some Chuck Norris jokes written down, and I just read them off. They're not Chuck Norris. They're cynical jokes, not about Chuck Norris.
As we're talking about that, though, Ato's able to bring it back within 2 with just 3. Wow, there's 8 goals and only under 2 minutes gone in this game. It feels like it's been forever for some reason.
Yeah, time just likes to slow down when I'm partnered by such a great player on the field as Cynical and, a great caster as well in Rio, but mostly Cynical, as he lets Orange team score. Very nice of him. Redline throwing the ball in. I mean, come on, guy. Come on, chat. I had to make a boomer joke, right? I mean, I'm a boomer. I do boomer things, right? I don't know. I'm just playing my role. I'm a good actor. 3 minutes to go, though. Let's get back to the match. As Cynical, following through, will send the ball in the corner. AutoCAD cannot get a hold of that ball as Zach will send it to the corner, looking to pass it in front for Cynical, who is leaning back a little bit cautiously. 50 on Redline, who actually backs off. He doesn't get a piece of it. Redline sending it down. No teammate there to collect it. Oh, man. I need to take a breath. You got me, Rio. You got me. It happened.
It happened for the first time ever on the stream. Deli took a breath.
Right, I took a breath.
But as we say that, we've got a really close game with also really high scoring, which is just a little ridiculous at this point. The offenses are going off, but the defenses are having a bit of a struggle against each other. Or as you would say, Cynical's feeling bad in letting them get all these goals. But
yeah.
I think the Orange team is actually just putting up a good fight right now.
And another Cynical fun fact was he actually played keyboard and mouse with his feet in the playoffs because he didn't want anyone to think that he was some sort of smurf. I don't know. It's just interesting to know. He definitely didn't feel like winning at all. He wanted everyone else to have a fair chance. He had his fun in the regular season and now in the All-Star game. But fashion time, Rio. Who are you liking on the field?
I actually did take a look at her. I think I still like Zach as my top one out here right now, though.
Right. I have to say that Cynical's car is perfect. I think he wins out. Zach's car is pretty good. But Cynical, with a great flick here off the crossbar, looking for Zach, not for the goal, because we all know Cynical never makes mistakes. He just calculates and calculates. Just as we established earlier with Lars, nothing is a miss in MLE. It's all calculated. As a bump will come out, AutoCAD rushing, but he can't get there in time. Zach with a well-placed shot with enough power to get all the way down the field.
Yeah, and good little touch there. And unfortunately for everybody here, except for Deli, Cynical's got another game to play, so this is going to go on, guys.
Right. We've got plenty of Rocket League left in this match. And it's great that Blue's conference is getting this much momentum right now because, oh my God, Cynical, please, that man has a family as he tries for something really spectacular. Ball in front, AutoCAD resists the urge to score into his own goal there as, it was an open net. It was a slow rolling ball. Easily could have been scored. He decides not to for the sake of his conference. Blue team really needs this win and a lot of momentum. Oh my God.
Ooh.
I was blown away there as Zach will bury that goal. I just can't get to my point because I keep getting distracted by beautiful plays from the best Rocket League player of all time. Blue Conference needs this win. They need to win out, pretty much, if they want to win this. They win every single game. They've got the All-Star game as wraps. But Orange Conference just needs to get the better of Blue Conference in 2 5-minute intervals.
Yeah, that was interesting little... It almost looked like I couldn't tell if he actually got the flip reset or not, but he was definitely going for it. And a great job from Zach to be there, read the play, and take advantage of the little situation that Cynical was able to create.
Right. I can't wait for my DM from Gaming Bear saying, sorry, you're done. You're done. As the ball will come off the crossbar and out, as Redline will hang out around. Clock ticking, 3 goals in 10 seconds. Certainly unheard of against a player of Cynical's caliber. Oh wow, I guess you just do those sort of things when you're Cynical, is just send the ball off the wall and almost to the ground, not to the ground quite yet, as everyone will dance in the air and look at the ball. And I don't know how that ball did not hit the ground. It finally will. Blue Conference with the win here, and we are almost tied up with 3 games to go.
Yeah, that puts it 9 for Orange and 8 for Blue. 1 back. They still have to win out to win the whole series, but next up we're going to have Ato here once again with Smurf for the Orange, and then Blue Conference. We will have both the Matts. We'll have Matty Bananas and Matt Roshi, so that should be interesting. Just call out. We'll call everybody on Blue Matt next game.
Definitely. Everyone is Matt, and except for Cynical, world's best Rocket League player. Have I said that before?
I think so, and it's lost its touch just a little bit, but
but who doesn't lose their touch? Cynical, world's best Rocket League player.
I was actually just looking at the stats, and Cynical has a very bad shooting percentage, though.
They were actually all passes. So but we do have plenty of time as we wait for the players to join in. It's been a great little swing here. We saw the Champ League pretty much go exclusively to the Orange Conference, and the other two series before then were always pretty even. This could be blue team's little, what's the word, series here where they dominate and they run away with a lot of games. And we could actually see the special series at the end being worth the entire grand prize of nothing.
Yeah, that could be. Like I said, I got the trophy here on my desk, and at some point somebody's gonna get it, and I'm gonna keep it. So we got Matt in the game here. We got A2. We're waiting for the last player. We're waiting for the last two players to hop in. I hope we get a good, entertaining game here. Be nice and close. The last game was a little bit of a blowout by the blue side, but it's very fast paced. A lot of scores going both ways.
Fun fact, Rio, did you know that today is National Adoption Day?
No, I didn't. What part of Wikipedia are you on now?
I am actually on nationaltoday.com. Did you know that last year alone, 4,000 adoptions were finalized on the Saturday before Thanksgiving?
What about the Saturday after?
No idea.
Why don't you know these things?
Because I'm just worried about today, the current, the present, now. And what's great is National Adoption Day and National Espresso Day. Rio, do you know the difference between an espresso and a coffee?
Yeah, you already went over that one.
Yeah, I did, but I was gonna test you because we're waiting for players here. I think we do have everyone.
Who are we missing? I only see 6 people in the lobby. I'm confused at the moment.
Oh, you're
Matt Roshi, Matt Banana, A2.
Oh, someone had the name Smurf and they backed out. Very classic. Oh, his name is.
Yeah, Smurf is who we're waiting on. Okay.
Why did he leave? What?
We'll find out in a minute.
He's too good to play with us. He's too good to play.
It's definitely
Almost
better
like
than
cynical. Almost like cynical, too good to play. So Rio, we've got a lot of great cars on the field.
No, we don't.
So Rio, we've got a lot of great cars on the field. Which one's your favorite?
It's hard to say. They all look so similar right now.
Actually, the clouds coming back in over the sky, the starry sky here of Manfield Night. You gotta wonder, will visibility be an issue? Will the clouds lower, create some fog, perhaps? Or will we just have a good old matchup here? I don't know how much longer I can stall, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Pitch conditions. Remember all those splash goal explosions a little earlier. It's a little muddy down near the penalty areas. Might have been some of the issues for shooting in the previous match caused by wet pitch.
There has been a lot of splashes in the net. It's really odd every time that happens.
Right, and then the crew has not been able to come out because the pitch is it's getting a little beat up. We've had a lot of players on it. We have 7.
Yep, I believe
we have everyone. Finally, I am free of my stalling duties. I did my job while I had to. Thank you, chat. You can give me a round of applause anytime. Oh man, I'm still being called a boomer, dude. Oh my gosh, Rio, you're like twice my age. Why are we not calling Rio a boomer? This is not fair. I'm not having fun.
Wow, that was almost in there by Smurf. Crazy way to start out if that one went in, but we got Matt passing it over to Matt right now, so this should be an interesting game.
Right, we've got 2 beautiful RNG champ titles for the Blue Conference. I can respect a good Rumble player. I wonder how long I can reuse that joke. As I see a very strange and ugly hat from Maddie Bananas, probably the worst hat in all of Rocket League. The train hat, commonly affiliated with the world's worst franchise Express. I'm sure they're great people off the field, outside of MLE. Hate them in MLE and exclusively in MLE. In DMs, they're different people. They're great people. But I hate them on the field, except for this 5-minute interval as we've got Maddie Bananas playing for the Blue Conference. I would like him a little bit more if he was winning, but can't always get what you ask for. His Orange Conference with the lead would be huge if they could hold this result as the ball is sent out and cleared. Matt with the shot, it's just wide off the post and it pops back out for a clear. and Atacad with the ball coming into the corner. It's going to come across. Maddie Bananas looking for a shot, but no boost as Smurf was looking for the pass and not much else as he just takes a little stroll out to clear that ball. Atacad sending it forward to Smurf, but Maddie Bananas will send that ball in and around. Smurf will send it back out. Matt is up for that one. Could be top bins. It's off the post instead. And a save coming. Great 50 in the air will stop that ball from going in. A great touch. The ball is up and in a dangerous position. And once again, a clear will stop that ball. Ball's popped back in. Blue team peppering the net right now with all sorts of shots. And a 50 will finally let Orange team relieve the pressure. But no boost. Can they make something of it? They cannot. The clear finally going to come
Every time
out.
Orange turned around there, they had a Matt attacking them. It's just crazy.
Absolutely.
He's so fast. He just rotates around, takes a shot, gets the clear, takes another shot, and makes a goal.
Right, absolutely. Maddie Bananas with a great play here. I won't say that very often about an Express player, as the pass was beautiful, the slide was stylish, and the finish was even more gorgeous, as we have a tied match with 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go. Oh no, I've dropped my popcorn. This is a disaster. Maddie Bananas will send the ball in the corner. Rio, please take care of the stream while I pick up my popcorn.
Wow. And on that note, Ato's got up, almost got it in. Matt Roche is going to come around. He can't quite beat Ato out there. Ato's back once again, taking the shot, not quite on. Matt Roche is going to come and try to beat Smurf. Smurf's going to back off. And then Maddie almost in the net there. Ato Smurf, who's going to go for it? It's going to be Ato. Smurf's going to get blown up by a Matt. And then another Matt's going to come around and get the ball right now. Got a decent chance to set up a pass here, but kind of puts it right into Smurf. Matt Roche is back. He gets the clear around Smurf. Ato's there to knock it to the other side. And Smurf gets a good 50 in there. Stops him from being pushed. What a touch from Maddie Bananas.
Wow, what a save.
I have a quick question for you.
Yes, please.
How are you still eating popcorn?
Well, I made a bag right before I casted, and I've been taking a bite every time I wasn't talking.
That's fair.
I saved most of the popcorn, actually. I only lost about like a quarter of it on the drop, as Smurf will score to take a lead here in this match. It was actually quite a small amount of popcorn that fell, but it looked like a lot from my angle, so I picked it up quite quickly. It was pretty good, pretty good. Kettle corn specifically, the best type of popcorn.
I'm just in wonderment how you haven't eaten it all by now. But as you said, you've only been eating it when you haven't been talking, so.
Right, and you know me, I'm talking all the time, so I've still got a full bag, baby. Woo! And now Matt will send the ball down the wing. I didn't think it was my turn to talk again, so I just shoved popcorn in my mouth. Maddie is up for this ball. Adocad will beat him out. Matt will send it back down to Smurf, who will send the ball off into the wing, up the wall. He's going to follow it and beat out Matt, looking to make a play happen. If he only had more boost, that could have been beautiful. It was almost on target, though. The miss coming out. The shot, Matt with the save. It'll come rifling around the corner and back out. Smurf looking to make a play off the wall, but Maddie with a great clear there. And it's a 2-on-none at the moment. Maddie will have to make a play happen, but not in time as both defenders are back and prepared. Matt is up for this ball. It's up. It's falling in front of goal. A 1-on-1 here between Smurf and Maddie Bananas. The dunk is not well enough to send the ball in the back of the net. Adocad with the ball over Matt's head, looking for on goal here. Not a chance for them. Matt with another dribble, not working out for him. How do you feel about this match so far?
Right now, it's just been a lot of back and forth, but Orange only has to keep this lead for the next 30 seconds, and they at the very least get the tie for the Orange Conference. What a little push there from Matt Roche, but not quite enough to give them the goal. Good dimmer from Addo. Matt Roche gets up there, gets a nice clear. He's able to follow it back down the field. Smurf turns on it, gets the pounce out to the middle. Maddie Bananas is there, but he's having to think about it, and that time wasted gets them blown up. 10 seconds left. They got a lot of work to do to get it back to the other side of the field, and as I said, that Smurf is going to pin it in there.
It is all not worth the time, as Smurf will put a stop to all those doubts and send the ball in. Orange Conference looking very excited right now, as all they have to do is win one match out of the next two. And at first, it was just one match out of the next four, but now they can put on an extra onto that total, and they can run away with the whole trophy of nothing as that ball would have rolled in with a couple more seconds. Now we're looking forward to Blue Conference with their backs against the wall. No room for error. They have yet to play their second game with world's worst. Oh my God, I almost just said that. World's best player, Cynical. And, now this is something you could get excited for. If this game, for some reason, is close, you could be looking forward at Maddie Bananas and Pops with each other in Game 5 for the Blue Conference. Good things are looking ahead for them as they have some strong lineups for these final 2 matches.
Yeah, Pops always seems to be a good show whenever he's on stream. And Cynical's done very well so far tonight. And that's what we got next for Blue Team is Pops and Cynical. And for the Orange Team, we got Smurf staying with us and Wizard's going to join in. So it should be interesting that at this point, Blue is fighting to keep these series alive, keep the hope of the tie, and going into the last game of the night to see who actually takes the win.
I really do like their chances in this match. I think they really do have a good chance to run away with the match if they can just simply play their game. I think that, like, with the 2 lineups that Blue Team has in store, that they have a really good chance to pretty much beat anyone that's put on for Orange Conference. I'm not too educated on the Orange Conference's players. I know because these players are all from my division throughout the season, so I've seen plenty of them. I know that they are very talented, and I've seen them do great in the playoffs. They've stood tall for the entirety of the All-Star game. I think that it's going to be some great efforts from them.
All right. And as we are talking about all this, we got game number 4 about to start up right now. As I said, we got Cynical and Pops for the Blue Team against Wizard and Smurf for the Orange Team. And we're going to have Wizard and Cynical going in for the face-off to start us off for game number 4.
Right, and something that'll be important for my Cinebun here is that he has to just keep playing his world's best Rocket League gameplay, and Pops will just have to try to keep up to what is the best player, Cynical. It's not too hard of a task to ask for someone of Pops' caliber, especially in this type of game, but Cynical, I'm sure he can play down a little bit to make Pops look a little bit better on the field. Of course, I say that jokingly. Pops is a very talented player, and he's done a lot of great things in the MLE for the Express this season, and I've certainly seen him on the field dominating my players, so I really do think that he has done a great job as Smurf will dribble that ball in for Pops with a beautiful watermelon car, which I have not seen until just now.
Yeah, I was going to say Smurf had a really good game last game, so if he keeps up the pressure, he might give the Blue Team a good, run here. But as I was thinking that, I just have to think it, and bad things happen at this point, it seems. But he gets the unfortunate own goal there.
Right, and now with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go, Blue Conference wants to hold on to this lead, or maybe even make it grow a little bit, as Smurf is going to look to make a play on goal. Pops will follow. Be careful with that ball as he'll send it up and over the goal. I know I couldn't do that if I tried, as Pops is going to send the ball out. Cynical on the backboard.
Oh, no.
He fails to make the clear, just to make the game a little bit close, as Wizard will score that one. Beautiful Wizard hat. He's on mark with his name here, and a beautiful title too, might I add.
Yeah, it's wow, yeah, CRL season 2 contender. That's impressive. But yeah, that was just an unfortunate miss off the back wall there. I personally don't go into the back wall because I can't hit the ball there, but I expect most of these Grand Champ players have that part of the game down.
Right, Cynical was just he probably had something in his eye. Maybe the clouds coming down, ruining visibility. Mud, maybe he was a little bit slippery on the backboard. Definitely not a miss. We know all things in MLE are calculated. Cynical up in the air with the ball. Ball is popping down. Pops with a shot, and it's just not on goal. Smurf will be able to follow this one and send it out. It's in a dangerous position. Cynical hits these, but it's off the backboard and out. Pops following through. It's going to go in the corner and out. Cynical with a great touch there to follow. Wave dash. It's just off target. Cynical didn't think the net would be empty by that point. Wizard with the ball. A great 50 from Cynical. He's all over the ball, and finally he's demolished to free some space on the pitch. Pops trying to follow, but he just can't get there. Cynical will turn with possession here. Up in the air to follow as we've got 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. A great 50. It's falling in front of goal, and Smurf will clear it. Wizard with a doink to relieve the pressure, and he will clear the ball. Cynical will turn. It's fashion time, Rio. Who are you liking on the field?
Oh, I honestly have not even looked. I've been
Well,
entranced by the
what are you
game so far.
doing? What's going on
I'm
here?
enjoying the game. As
No.
Pops, ooh, double commit on that save there. But I'll take a look if you've caught your breath here and want to go again.
Yeah, I'll have another go for the next like minute 30, and then I'll come back to you and we'll see what you're thinking. As Wizard will clear this ball to Smurf, who will send it back down the field. Cynical up in the air to send it into his own corner. He's got no boost, could be exploited as Pops with a miss there. Cynical will rotate out. Pops also has 0 boost, could be easily punished by the Orange Conference here, as the ball will fall into the corner, and Cynical is bumped, and he actually got that 100 boost. I don't know how.
Wow.
Ball off the post, sitting in front, and no one has boost on blue team still at this point, as Pops will finally collect some boost and look to relieve the pressure with a dribble here, looking to beat out Wizard. He pops it up for Cynical, who takes the shot! A great play from Blue Conference to take the lead with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, fantastic little team play there. I love the little pop into the mid, and unfortunately, Wizard just got beat to that, and, Blue definitely has the chance here. And I did take a nice little look there. I think I like the watermelon car.
The watermelon car, it's a great choice, but I still have to go with world's best Rocket League player Cynical with the world's best car, the Fennec, and the best car customization I think I've ever seen. It's not biased, though. It's just a really good design. I'm a fan of it. As Cynical will come off the wall to send it down the field, Wizard will turn eventually to make a play on this ball. Chips it up, and he's following it in the air as it's coming down. The shot comes in from Smurf, and Cynical will send it into the corner, thinking of what to do with it as Smurf has no boost. Being exploited one-on-one with Wizard. Pops is coming across for the shot, and Cynical ends up with a touch in the end, but it was all done by the pass he originally created.
Oh, yes, everything for Cynical there, but fantastic little team play. They got around the defense and was able to just squeak it into the backside of the net.
Right, and with 90 seconds to go, we could be seeing, if this result holds, a final game to determine if we will see that game 20 for the entire competition, as Smurf will score to bring the game within 1 again.
Yeah, you had a little bit of a caster curse there on your shirt, and Smurf decided to take it from you.
Yeah, I have a couple of those hanging, throwing it to my color, and the goal is scored. I appreciate my curses, so I really like to flex them a little bit. I'm proud of them, superstitious, so of course, when I say it, they come true. As the shot will come in from Wizard, but it's off target. Cynical is going to follow this. He has plenty of boost, plenty of time, and plenty of talent. Oh. He's looking for the shot. Pops trying to finish, and Wizard will 50 him. It's a 2-on-none, as Wizard will look to throw the ball in center for Smurf, coming off the backboard out for Cynical, who will clear that ball. Smurf thinking about what to do. He actually misses his touch, but no one challenges him. Pops following up now to send that ball up into the opponent's zone. Wizard jumps over a bump and will follow the ball. Looking for a play here on the wing. Cynical will wait it out, knowing he doesn't have infinite boost. Eventually, he has to slow down as he's finally out of boost. Cynical will challenge now. Coming down the field is the Blue Conference. We've got 30 seconds left. Tons of momentum for the Blue Conference right now as they are wasting time with every touch of the ball. Cynical sending the ball back up. This could be a dagger if Pops were to finish this. A 50 comes in, and it's going to go into the corner. The clock is ticking for the Orange Conference.
Yeah, they got, unfortunate touch there, and I thought Cynical might have punished him, but that was a good recovery from Wizard. Smurf's got a chance to get a decent clear here, but it looks like he got a little too far out, and looks like the rest of the time's probably going to tick down here unless they get an amazing clear and amazing play down the field. Wizard's going to try it off the wall. Smurf's there, but Pops just a little too high, just a little too strong, and that's going to be that.
Right, and we're coming down to a final match that is everything. Orange Conference with a win takes the entire thing. Blue Conference with a win will send us to the tiebreaker. You couldn't write a better finish for this all-star game, as it's all coming down to the final 5 minutes. And then hopefully we get to see that 4v4 on Throwback Stadium, which I know all too well because I was a part of it last season.
Yeah, it should be interesting either way. I mean, the game's happening, so that's going to be fun. But we got Blue with 9 wins, Orange with 10. This could end with a tie, and the last game could be for the actual bragging rights for this season. But up next, we have Wizard hanging out for the Orange team. Diablo's going to come back in. And on the Blue team, Pops is going to stay around, and we'll have Maddie Bananas hopping in, and we should see an interesting game coming up. But I really enjoyed this one. Great back and forth. It was a very close game, and we have just enough going. I can't wait to see this last one. A lot of shots from both teams, though. And I guess it was good defense as well because there's a lot of saves on both sides as well.
Right, and the players are funneling in now for this final match, even though we seem to be at a lack of them. I thought we would have most of our players, but now it seems like we're missing one, possibly, as we get to see the Express duo that we know was very dangerous throughout the regular season and the playoffs. They made it very far in their run. They have to come together one last time here for success for their entire conference, not even just their franchise.
All right. And as we speak on that, we got the players joining the teams one last time. For the orange team, we got Wizard and Diablo. For the blue team, we got Maddie, Bananas, and Pops. And here we go, 5 minutes to see how this is going to go down.
And as the kickoff comes out to Wizard, who is up in the air, Pops will challenge him and follow through with the ball. Maddie Bananas sending the ball across the field, looking to make a play happen, but it's actually cleared out by El Diablo, who I'm not going to say the last part of his name now because I was very embarrassed last time, so I'm not going to make an effort any longer. Ball comes up and Maddie will send it out. Coming across now as a bump comes out from El Diablo, but Pops is there to follow through. They have chemistry, so they communicate like that. That ball off the crossbar. Pops will follow, send it back across, and El Diablo will send the ball into the corner. Wizard will follow and send it down the wing. Up the wall is Bananas. He will follow.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Yeah, as you left, I realized the same thing that you had said as that ball is coming across. Wizard with the shot. It'll come into the heart of the goal. 4 minutes and 9 seconds, and the Orange Conference have the lead.
Yeah, good little mid play from, I believe it was El Diablo there, is able to get it past the defender, and an easy follow-up for Wizard to get the 1-0 lead. 4 minutes left. I mean, if they keep this up, they will have the full series taken.
And Maddie Bananas with the ball in the air. He could follow, and this could be lethal as the ball comes across, and Wizard will make the save. Up into the wall now, 2-on-1, and it will go wide as Pops will send the ball into the corner. Ball is up, and Bananas will come down with the ball down the field. He's had a lot of those air dribbles as El Diablo is going to wait around. Wizard is going to send the ball down the field. Pops taking the boost, though. He will follow through with the ball. That was a nifty little move. I wish I knew how to do that as the ball will come back down the field.
I feel you there very much so.
Wizard with the play, but Maddie Bananas will beat him out and get the ball past him. Pops is beat by that play. Maddie Bananas also beat. An ugly play for the Orange Conference, but they will come out with a win on that play in the end. Coming across the face of goal, Maddie Bananas in the corner waiting for the ball. He pops it over Wizard, a nifty little move there, lands it on the back of his car, and Wizard very kindly setting the ball down the field, giving Blue Conference a chance here, but Wizard will fake out Bananas by doing nothing at all. A dribble here, very lethal, it's saved. El Diablo with a shot, and Maddie will clear it. We have just about 2 minutes past, and Orange Conference has plenty of momentum right now.
Yeah, I'm liking the game so far. A lot of back and forth right now. They seem to be very... I'm trying to think of the word that they're playing very well against each other. There's not many openings for either team to take advantage of right now. But
we haven't seen that chemistry being used to their advantage yet in this match.
I would like to see some pass plays. It has felt like we've mostly been seeing some, each team's going for solo plays, trying to dribble it past. If we see a pass play or two, we probably end up having a goal pretty quickly.
Right, and as Wizard is coming down with the ball and a dribble looking to beat out Maddie, but the ball will be cleared. Coming across the midfield line. He's got El Diablo in a one-on-one. That takes a weird bounce. Pops with the shot, and it's met by Wizard. That ball is on target, but Maddie has plenty of time to save that ball off the wall. He will follow. Has a dribble here. Tries to beat out El Diablo, but he gets a piece of it. He'll follow it up the wall, though. Sending it into center. Pops can't get the shot on goal there as it will come into the corner.
Yeah, it was a very good attempt there, but... the orange team, they were ready in position. Even with a double commit, they were able to make the save and able to recover, so it didn't hurt them too much. The demo followed by a little bit off-target shot, as Pops is the only one back right now, and he's able to get the challenge up, get control of the ball, and he has a chance to get a decent play, but Wizard's able to catch back up with him and take away the control he has.
Right, and the ball chokes up in front of center, but it won't be sent into the back of the net. One-on-one with Matty Bananas, and he makes the save on the 50, coming back across. The ball is leaving itself in center, but Pops will follow through. One-on-one with Wizard. El Diablo rushing back for the clear. This could be going in off the backboard. He misses. Wizard misses. No! Empty net, but Blue Conference just can't get there in time. Comes across the center. Here's a big shot from Pops. Goes off the backboard with help from Wizard. 53 seconds to go. The clock is ticking for Blue Conference. They need to score to stay alive. 2 to bring themselves to that special game 21, which is that 4v4. Bananas with the miss in the corner. Pops coming up off the backboard. This one will fall in front. El Diablo sending it across. Wizard will throw it back. It will come back into center from Pops. 30 seconds. The ball will cross the midfield line. Wizard making a shot on goal, but Bananas will send that back into the corner. He's got control of the ball, but he's getting bumped by El Diablo. Great play by him. Pops has to retreat. One-on-one with Wizard. This could be the chance they wait for. It goes in for Pops. He does it himself and beats out both players when it matters the most. Ice in his veins. That was beautiful.
What a ridiculous play there from Pops. Just beats the one player, and then he sees he's going to get blocked, so he just pushes it into the second player and falls right into the back of the net. And we got us a game here with 14 seconds left. We're most likely going to go to overtime to see how this series is going to turn out, unless I just cursed it. I might have. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Oh, no. That is heartbreaking. The ball will fly into the back of the goal. Chat was so excited for that goal, and now it's all for naught as El Diablo will throw the ball in. We've got 5 seconds for the Blue Conference to keep themselves alive. The game is not over until the ball hits the ground, as these players know very well, and they are very talented, so you never know what could happen with the ball in the air. 2 seconds to go, and the ball is up. It comes down very quickly, though. Not a chance for Pops to make a play, as it was in front of his own goal. The only way would be against the wall in that case, but the wall happened to be his goal. That will be the All-Star game.
What a game. What a series. I mean, the Premier League in general, those were all fantastic games. And wow. That was pretty crazy. Let's take a quick look. In that, yeah, Blue took 3 of the games in Premier, Orange took 2, but that was enough to bring Orange up to 11-9 for the night. So they are winning the imaginary trophy. Congratulations to all the Orange players. It's crazy. I had a blast with that.
Yeah, that final goal from Pops there that gave them so much life there in the end. It was spectacular. It was like you didn't see it coming until he had the ball in the dribble, and you thought it could be happening. He beats out the first man, and it became a very good possibility. And then I was very pumped to see that ball go in, and then a very anticlimactic goal from Orange to seal up the entire All-Star game. It was quite sad to see, but it has to happen.
All right, and just on cue there, the server went down for maintenance, so we're going to take a few minutes here, get us set up for the last game. It's going to be a 4v4, and we're going to have a special caster hopping in for you guys, so thank you all for showing up tonight. Stay tuned. We have one more good little game. It might even become a little bit of a series, but we'll be right back with you here in a few minutes.
Whew.
and I'm looking to the ground. I see the grey skies are coming all around. See, I start to lose my vision, but I'm holding on to sound. No fear, I'm still hearing broken, but I'm healing. No fear, I'm still hearing broken, but I'm healing. I'm holding on to sound. No fear, I'm still hearing broken, but I'm healing. No fear, I'm still hearing broken, but I'm healing.
Yes, you're very quite tough, always having bad luck. You think you're going crazy. Look up, there's a new life waiting. Your head's buried in the sand. You've been dealt the wrong hand. Can't imagine how you feel. Only you know that it's real. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Because you are stronger. Yes, you are stronger. Because you are stronger. Yes, you are stronger. Yes, you've had it quite tough, always having bad luck. You think you're going crazy. Look up, there's a new life waiting. Your head's buried in the sand. You've been dealt the wrong hand. Can't imagine how you feel. Only you know that it's real. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Because you are stronger. Yes, you are stronger. Because you are stronger. Stronger.
hello and welcome back to the stream once again. I'm joined by Casey Scragg, who is, I believe, to my left, and also ZB, who is to my left, but without a camera. Hello, ZB.
Deli, Casey, thank you for having me. What a series. Unfortunately, Orange team went off script. Blue team was supposed to win that, but we're going to have to talk to the actors because that was unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blue Team did not win the last game to force the deciding game 21. Feels bad.
But nonetheless, a great series from all players in all conferences.
You know, would have been better if this game did have the entire All-Star game in, but I guess we'll have to take what we can get because we've got a great 4v4.
Oh yeah. We're bringing one player in from each league, and which ones? What are the lineups?
I know for my conference, for the Blue Conference, who I will say fought tremendously hard. It will be. I'm looking in the wrong place. It's Buquifius in the Foundation League, Stevo in the Academy League, Lil Q from the Champ League, and Zach from the Premier League.
And on the other side, we've got Lettuce, Miller, Dewey, and Wizard for the Orange Conference, who are going to be doing battle against the better team, the Blue Conference.
Oh gosh, you're breaking up.
We're gonna have a good one whenever these players. Oh no, I'm fading away into obscurity. Sorry, it's just the joke's coming back. I'm being canceled as we speak. Unlucky, truly unlucky.
Yeah, trying to buy time for the players to hop in. Hurry up, guys! Come on.
Unfortunate.
I will say I am very much looking forward to this 4v4. Deli, you have a little experience playing in this game.
You know me, ZV. Last season I distinctly remember being very worn out after this game because it was very exhausting, a very long overtime. I'm glad to be part of the first ever, and might have been me that got dunked on to lose the game, but not a big deal. Just what you can come to expect. But what was it like being a GM for the All-Star game?
It was a great experience because every player on my team was absolutely just great, which I mean, every player in MLE is great. What am I saying? But it was not hard to select the pairings because I couldn't go wrong with either pairings. One team had to win, and it was the Orange team for this iteration of the All-Star game. But our boys are going to get them next time.
Like the optimism. It's a good approach.
Thank you. It seems like our players might be having a hard time finding Throwback Stadium. I know it's a different location than what we've been playing tonight.
A bit obscure. They're looking for it
I actually a bit unfair because I can clearly see that it's just a bigger version of Manfield. So it's clearly
Rest in
same
peace, Deli.
place.
You're breaking up horribly.
Oh, no, you hate to see that.
I have no idea what you just said.
Good news is we did get to see Deli's beautiful face. Bad news is we can't hear his wonderful voice.
Unfortunate. Oh, he's frozen now. Oh, no. Oh, there he is. There we go. We got you back.
I'm fighting back. The Decepticons, and I don't have.
Oh,
I spoke too soon. Oh no. Poor Jelly.
To previously. I have to challenge you on your Rocket League knowledge because Manfield is clearly the same place as Throwback Stadium. I can clearly see the same place. The players are finally joining. The players inside the match. And now we can finally get back to the Rocket League that is happening. As we've got the opening attempt from Lil Q as a shot on goal. And the ball is coming across behind the goal now. you know, just sort of Rocket League things that are happening. 4v4 the most competitive of all Rocket League game modes, as Dewey is going to try to take a shot here. No chance. It's a big pitch. It'll be interesting to see how it affects the players and just what. I'm forgetting my words.
Casey, let me ask you a question. How do you think your defense changes when you know that there's not a backboard?
Oh, well, I guess you just don't go on the backboard for the most part. You don't need to worry about them scoring off of it, that's for sure.
Because I noticed there that I think it was Dewey just kind of sitting in goal near the post, and I don't think he would normally do that. But I think he's changing his defensive strat there because he knows that he doesn't have to worry about passes off the backboard. What a shot by Wizard. I think I'm a little behind, but that was great.
Yeah, it was a great effort and a lot of misses in front of goal up to it. And, unfortunately, even though the Decepticons are getting to me and I have all 3 disconnect symbols on my screen, I'm experiencing this Rocket League at about the same speed as you, ZB, as the ball is popped up in front of goal and this could fall.
Oh, no. Deli, this is not a good experience for our viewers.
No, I'm
being transformed into a robot.
I mean, please, if someone knows how to defeat the Decepticons, please DM me immediately. I am in very desperate need of assistance.
Someone at the Gaming Bear, but not actually. All right, I think we may have officially lost Deli. Casey, was there a goal there that I missed?
There was a goal. I don't know if you missed it. It was.
I believe I did. Who scored?
It was Steve-O. Steve-O got a ball scored in front of net.
Ah, Steve-O of the Blue Conference.
Indeed.
Love to see that.
1-1 now. I bet you would. I feel like I'm the only person on the stream broadcast that I actually was rooting for the Orange Conference. Everybody was rooting for the Blue Conference here.
Casey, good news. I have arrived in Throwback Stadium, and I am here live as Zach dribbles this ball up the wall. The only thing that can make this better, and I know that Deli would agree, is if we had Rumble items.
Agreed. I really think that was a big letdown. I don't know why you would turn down Rumble settings. It just makes the game so much more competitive.
It does. A little bit of a double there by the Orange team, which normally would lead to a goal, but you have the couple extra defenders than we are accustomed to in MLE. So this game would have been the deciding game of the All-Star Game series had the blue team been able to take just one more victory. Great shot there by Wizard and good save there by Zach. Lots of action. I know the fans at home want to see a long overtime a la the Season 8 All-Star Game series.
Oh, how long did that overtime go?
I remember that Hunted was solo casting and he almost retired from casting entirely after that game.
Oh no.
Our stats and info team says that it was a 20-ish minute overtime, which was way longer than my recollection.
Wow.
But what do I know? Okay, so we're hearing it from the source. Rio was streaming that one, and I'm sure he had to stay up past his bedtime. And Tai in chat says 17 minutes. Not a lot of goal scoring action, but now this is fascinating. This ball cannot get past the backside of the goal. Finally out of there, and it is in front of the Orange team's net, rather. Rocket cars flying everywhere. This could be dangerous. Interesting that Miller went on top of the goal there, but I do kind of feel like that's a good strategy.
Oh yeah, you can definitely drop down in front of the net and save some balls with that.
Wizard trying to get a touch. Oh, it gets another one. Wow, he's better than me.
Better than me too.
Very frantic at this moment. But this is why every season we look forward to this event, because there is just so much action on the field. You get 8 of MLE's best, 1 from every league. it's gonna take something from one of these teams to break through and win this game. It just comes down to which team wants it, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I I find it hilarious. Like, I can only imagine what it would be like if you were a Foundation League player in this game.
Right.
Balls
as
going
if
everywhere.
4v4 wasn't chaotic enough, but balls going, much faster than you are accustomed to. Although we did see some great gameplay in the Foundation League All-Star Series. Unfortunately, the orange team took 4 games from the blue team. You hate to see that.
Well, you hate to see it. I was pretty happy with it.
Did not realize that Lil Q had a penguin on his head. That is very wholesome. Big flick off the crossbar. Wow, and a demo. No one's on defense for blue. This is bad. Little Lettuce missed. Wizard trying to put it on. Almost went for a squishy something there. So we carry on. I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities that don't go either team's way.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. I don't know. No, Chipotle's unfortunately closed in my area. I was going to see if they would deliver it and see if it would get here before the end of this overtime. But I do have a bottle of Balls Guarana, so we might enjoy that while we're here.
Oh, nice. A friend of mine actually bought one of those for me recently. I didn't expect it. I didn't know we had those in Georgia, but
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is big time. If we take a quick look at the stat sheet, holy cow, 13 shots for the blue team and only 2 for the orange team. So really good conversion rate for the orange team. Blue need to do a better job of getting those shots on target. Dewey was upside down. Boot got bumped by his own teammate, but here comes Zach. Double save there by the Pandas player. Wizard was the one who got the touch away.
Yeah.
A lot happening here. He's upside down, but Q missed. So we've played, 6.5 minutes so far, and only 1 goal for each side.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good centering pass, but no one there to put it home. Low Q touching to Zach. Zach's going to have to turn around on this one. He's low boost, but luckily there's a pad. Zach has been in this situation quite a bit where he's going to try to, solo play that and dribble it, but there's so many defenders for orange. You're not going to get it past all 4 defenders.
Yeah, good luck with that. There's a lot of people you got to go through.
Yeah, I think the team that scores is either going to take advantage of a very unfortunate overcommit or a really great demo play or a really great passing play. I feel like that's what you have to do in order to win a
got a lot of
4v4
options
here.
there.
Well, you're right, but meanwhile, you also have to prevent the other team from doing the same thing. That's what makes the game so difficult.
Agreed. Yeah, it's almost like, you want to score and not get scored on.
Yeah, so we're about, roughly, I'd say about 15% of the way through this overtime. A lot of great action so far. Wizard trying to dribble it. Book, the Foundation League player, getting involved. Great back pass. I thought that was going to go right in front of goal. He tries to touch it again. So now this ball is dangerous behind the hockey-style goal. If we could see a pass over that goal, I know chat would just riot.
Yep, it'd be pretty crazy.
Luckily, I'm not doing anything early tomorrow morning, so I could be here all night, Casey.
Well, I am doing something, so hopefully we won't go past, 20 minutes in the overtime. That'd be
Oh
great.
yeah, not with that attitude. So there's a touch by Wizard over to the corner. Ooh, interesting. Zach has no booze. Little Lettuce getting bumped by his own teammate. It is tricky to keep track of all the players. We have a lot of bumps, so Zach's going to try to solo again. He got past Dewey. Dewey representing the champ league, and there's the pass that we very rarely see that will, I think, lead to a goal. There's Zach. He is up. He's upside down. Really good challenge by Millerball. I believe he's representing the Academy League for the Orange Conference. So that's what's so interesting about this event in MLE is you get players from all the different leagues, and those Foundation and Academy League guys, they don't have any choice. They have to get involved, and so far they're doing a great job.
Oh yeah, I mean it was really impressive to watch the Academy League and the Foundation League players play earlier.
Oh, that was almost a goal. Shot by Lil Q and saved by Wizard, as you were saying.
Oh yeah, it was really impressive to me because they played really well. I don't think I could do any of those things when I was a Foundation League player or an Academy League player.
Oh, no, certainly not. I know that I certainly could not. I still can't for the most part.
It's a hard game, man.
Absolutely. Lil Q is way up there. A touch center, flying pancake style. Blue is not going to be able to take advantage. Miller Ball pushed up a little too far there. Book nearly had the shot. He would have been the hero for the blue team. So here we are. 5 minutes into overtime. Just getting started here. Steve-O representing the reindeer car. I loved seeing that. Him and Aubrey E repping the holiday the holiday themed cars. Nearly appropriate. It is nearly that season. Maybe someone will buy me a Power A controller for Christmas this year. I certainly have it on my wish list.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Gotta get into the spirit.
Casey, if you could have one thing this holiday season, what would it be?
Oh gosh. Honestly, there aren't really any gifts I could think of that I really want that much. But I mean, any physical gifts. I just like to spend the holidays with my family, to be honest.
Right, maybe they can help you reach Grand Champ.
Yeah, I missed the correct answer. My bad.
No, that's what I will be looking for in my stocking. Don't really know how I'll get it, but you gotta wish. You gotta believe.
Oh yeah, get that ticket to Grand Champ. Your parents could buy it for you. Who knows?
Yes. Not sure who we would call. Maybe Squishy or something. 6.5 minutes. This ball going back and forth off the sidewall. Lil Q is gonna have a shot. Very powerful. Not only one defender defending the back post, but there were two defenders for the orange team. Whoever's idea it was to play in Throwback Stadium, it was very smart. Wizard. That is a unfortunate touch. Zach was up behind the goal. Now, Blue is going to have to retreat. Good touch by Zach. Steve-O just banging that one away, and he'll have the next touch. Elects to put it onto the sidewall. I haven't seen many touches go straight towards goal. A lot of these balls are going to the side, which in a normal Rocket League map sometimes works because, it ramps, it curves towards the goal. But in Throwback Stadium, it'll just end up going behind the goal, which is no bueno. There's a shot, Miller Ball. That is high. That touches the ceiling. Miller Ball, absolute banger! Crossbar down and in. Miller Ball is the hero. His first shot on goal goes in, and here's the replay. Absolute banger. Went up, down, and in. 7:27 on the clock. And look at that crowd. The orange team is the winners, not only of your All-Star game, but of the 4v4 showcase.
Oh, man. What a great series we had.
Absolutely. I think we're going to cut it right there. Okay. The players are asking for it. I'm not going to leave it up to me. Ty says best of 3, so we're doing it. I mean, he's in charge here. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna ready up here so we can get this train rolling. Oh, Casey, I know that you said that you have plans. So if this hits a 20-minute or so,
I can do another.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
all right.
My cams are kind of messed up since Deli dropped out.
Right.
So that's not good.
So we'll just go straight into this one.
Server down for maintenance.
Server down
that's
for
nice.
If I hang in here for just a little bit. I think we're gonna leave and reset. I don't know if we need to go to break for just a quick moment.
I'm just gonna use these logos for now. I'm good.
Okay.
Do we want to do a break real quick? Sure.
Probably should just a real short one.
All right. Be right back.
I can't see, I'm in the dark, surrounded by sharks, be cloud over me. I can't see, I'm in the dark, surrounded by sharks, be cloud over me. Now the sky is falling down, 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 down on me. Down, 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 down on me.
All right. And we're back.
Hey.
No.
So we are going to do a best of 3. The fans asked for it. Tai mandated it. So here we are back in Throwback Stadium. The Orange Conference took one game in what was a 7-minute and 27-second overtime. Only 2 goals scored in the 12 minutes of gameplay. So Casey, I'm going to hope that the players are ready to have some more offensive scoring in this one.
That would be nice, but it's pretty hard to score on this map with the back wall where it is.
Absolutely. Who designed this place? I feel like Deli had something to do with this.
Yeah, he was employed by Psionics just for this map.
Oh my goodness. A legend himself, Deli. So again, if you're just joining us, this is the culmination of our All-Star event. We played 20 games prior to this 4v4 series, and it was the Orange Conference that was victorious. Now, I will say, each conference did take 2 of the league series. But unfortunately, the Blue Conference was not able to win the game total, dropping 11 to 9. So it is the Orange Conference, who, and I believe they won last season as well. Don't quote me. I could actually be totally wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Someone in chat, please say. Casey, when is your prediction of when our first goal will be scored?
I'm just gonna guess 114. I think 114
I am going 0-second goal by the blue team.
I like it.
It's gonna be Steve-O, and it's gonna force our game 3, and I'm gonna try to get permission for a very special game 3. Tai says it was 11-9 last season as well, so we can basically guarantee at this point that the All-Star Series in MLE is going to be very tightly contested. You can hardly be closer than that.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. I'm glad if it's competitive. I thought I heard from someone that last season it wasn't very close, so that's good to hear.
Absolutely. And it is a popular event. Chat was popping off. We had a high viewer count. I know people were getting engaged, which you love to see as we, kind of officially end season 9, and we have a lot to look forward to in season 10 next season, which will probably be here before you know it. I thought Lettuce was going to hit that one in. That would have been very incredible. Dewey flying upside down, unfortunately doesn't get the touch on the ball. Lots of cars up in the air. I'm trying to get a count real quick. How many octanes are there? It's kind of like an I Spy type deal. Is that something that we can figure out here?
Yeah, we can do some counting.
So Dewey is in one. I think Book was in one, but he just got demoed, so we can't confirm.
Honestly,
there's
it might
Miller
be
Ball
easier to
and
count the
Zach.
people not in it.
Well, that's a very good point. It might be 4 and 4 because there's Lettuce as well. So I think by my count, it's 4 and 4. Which, if it was even on both sides, then neither team would have the advantage. Because normally whoever has the most octanes will win. I forgot to tell my players that in the blue conference pep talk today. We actually got to have a nice team breakfast this morning, and I thought that was going to boost our morale. But nevertheless, here we are. Orange Conference just too strong.
This season, they have a really good crop of players. I scouted a bunch of them.
Right. There is a lot of talent in MLE. And if you happen to be watching, you're wondering, what the heck is this? Can I be a part? The answer to the first question, this is Minor League Esports, a great Rocket League community. We're over 1,000 strong at this point. Players, community members, casters, GMs. And yes, you can join. If you go to mlesports.gg is our website. There's a link on there to fill out our application, and you can be a part. And maybe you'll find yourself in this all-star event at someday,
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably not ever going to be there. That's just something that I've accepted.
Well, not with that attitude.
Yes, how the turntables, my friend. Now, if you recall, wait a second here, folks.
For Steve-O. My call.
He had a really good opportunity. It wasn't at 0 seconds, but you would have had to give me some credit there. So unlike game 1, we do go into overtime here. The shots for blue team, not as outrageous as they were before. Only 5 shots in the first 5 minutes for blue. 2 shots for orange, but orange doesn't need the shots really. There's Zach. Oh my gosh!
I guess that does
I shouldn't yell. I think there are people asleep in my neighborhood. But Zach, upside down, ceiling shot with the touch, the redirect by orange.
Great goal explosion.
Really great. Really great.
All right, then. So we're going to a decisive game 3. For the
Hold
grand
on just
trophy.
a second. I'm getting confirmation about a specific game setting.
Uh-oh. I wonder what could it be? I'll let it be a surprise for our audience. Hopefully we can get it.
In the meantime, what a goal. And very actually pretty surprising that we scored so early in that overtime. I was about to get comfortable. I had my house slippers on. I was leaning back in my chair. Okay, it is affirmative, so I don't know who is controlling this. Oh, I think I can. Oh, no, that's to change my preset. Someone in charge. Are you in charge, Casey?
I'm not, unfortunately.
Oh, and the person who is in charge isn't in the lobby.
Well, one of these players should have the lobby control then, I think. I think you inherited it. So if you could just... Oh, well, maybe we can just remake the lobby. Let's do that.
Okay. That we can do.
And we've got our little ants working in the background, setting it up. big thank you to Rio for always managing these things.
Absolutely. Having some technical difficulties here.
Oh. It's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we got it.
We're good. Yeah, hoops would certainly be interesting with 4 players on the court. So maybe it will be hoops. We're not sure.
That would be a crowded court. Why not go unlimited boost, 0 gravity? Oh man. 200% speed.
This is what the people have asked for.
Oh, they've asked for hoops? Oh man. All right. Well, of course I'm good for it. It'll be interesting,
Absolutely.
that's for sure.
The only thing I regret is that I'm not playing,
Yeah, me too. That's what I was thinking before this. It's like, man, I wish I was out there. These wild games are just fun. I love chaos. I enjoy it. It is chaotic.
All right, so we are in Throwback Stadium.
Mm-hmm. Ready to go whenever our players get on the field.
Wow. And there we are.
Oh. All right, we got them.
We are in game 3. So the 4v4 is just for fun at this point. It would have been the tiebreaker had we tied. But the Orange Conference did prevail in the All-Star event. So Zach gets an early one. Zach scored the goal at the end of game 2 and gets the early one there. Let's see. Oh, the plunger. Very, very basic plungers strat. Once you have the plunger, drive to goal, activate the plunger, goal. And I saw an Orange Conference plunger trying to pull that ball out of there. But unfortunately,
a little too far away.
Wasn't quick enough on the trigger, and yes, a little too far away. So unfortunately, we're not able to see the items that the players have. So that does kind of take the fun out of it from our perspective. But in a sense, we also get to be as surprised as the players. There's Zach again. Check his Rocket League tracker profile. If that man is not grand champion in Rumble, I would be very surprised. Boxing glove there to send that straight into goal very fast there by Zach. Wow, incredible.
Yeah, an excellent haymaker shot. Those are really cool to pull off when you can.
Absolutely. It's kind of reminds me of my geometry class when we got to play with the protractors. Anytime we got to do that, it was always a good day in Miss Worth's 9th grade geometry class. Ooh, low Q with spikes. Is he going to be able to use it? It's on the front of his car. My goodness. Oh, the greatest of saves in my opinion. That was just incredible. I thought low Q was going to do the thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, wow. Oh man, there was a lot happening there. I saw a freeze. I saw a boot. I saw a magnet.
Up with it all.
One of those where you just have to let the play on the field speak for itself. We may have found the ultimate Throwback Stadium equalizer. 4v4 on Throwback Stadium traditionally, typically, we have seen low scoring action, but get the Rumbles item involved and, totally different game, in my opinion.
Yeah, the only problem is now you won't get 20-minute overtimes.
Well, you say that. The first order of business will be the Orange Conference tying this game, and if they do, that would certainly be incredible. Dewey not only rocking the Scarab, but using what I believe is the lawnmower engine noise, which is unfortunate for all of our viewers.
Yeah, people decided to take out their exotic cars for this match.
Right, for the most part, Little Lettuce. Oh, is he going to be... Had he had boost, he might have been able to do something just crazy there. Miller Ball, all watermelon themed. You love to see that.
Oh yeah, we got Dewey with the Scarab.
Oh, did that... From further than downtown, from behind his own goal. Someone needs to check the record book. I don't know if there's ever been a longer goal scored in Rocket League history. Is there another map where the goals are farther away? We'll have to, I don't know, open up the Wikipedia page. Maybe, I'm thinking of one. Not only can I not tell you the name of the map, I can't even begin to describe it. There's like a hole in the middle of it where you like dip down into it, and then there's like ramps on the side, kind of. Blue team going absolutely crazy, using these items to their advantage. Little Q again, knowing he had the plunger. So add this to your strat book. Anytime you have plunger, drive straight to goal. Let the plunger do the work. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, lots of Rocket League historians in the chat letting me know that it is cosmic. I'm going to Google this real quick. Yes, indeed, that was the map that I was talking about. That map felt very long, but now that I'm seeing a picture of it, I'm not so sure. We might have to do a little science experiment a little bit later off stream, and I will report back at the Season 10 draft. So there is a shot which probably would have been on target, but that ball was being magnetized. There's been a lot of times this game where we've seen the haymaker and the boot used simultaneously. I don't know if the boot has a more traditional name, but I certainly call it the boot.
Yeah, I don't think it has. I don't know. Maybe it does. But
if Deli was here, he could certainly tell us. Steve-O, out of control.
I'm sure he'd say it's something like the deli or something.
He would. That shot on Bequeathius. First time I've said his name on stream. With the great save. And the demo there by Miller Ball. Demo by Lil Q. Everyone's getting involved. Here's Wizard. I think he used the grappling hook. We had back-to-back grappling hooks. There's Miller Ball. Oh no. Oh no. He got the unlimited boost curse. Sometimes that helps you when you have the spikes, but that time it didn't. Casey, did you enjoy the Spike Rush game mode, or did you not?
I don't think I ever played the Spike Rush game mode. I mean, spikes alone just didn't seem as interesting to me as Rumble. The Rumble settings,
sure.
The huge variety is so much fun.
That was a great save by Dewey, and even better save with the haymaker to send that one out. So once again, are you surprised that the Blue Conference dominated in 4v4 Rumble? I think no.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously just very good at RNG.
Now, Zyda brings up a good point. Zyda says, you could have a ball travel so fast that it bounces off multiple backboards and in. Now that would be, the
That's
longest
fair.
distance a ball could travel. I was talking about, just straight distance from your car to the goal. But that's a very good argument. And I suppose you could be farther away from the corner. Pythagorean theorem. I don't want to go too far into this. What an event we had tonight, Casey.
Agreed. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Very competitive
I really
series. Did. It went down to the last game That's what we like.
It did. It really did. Orange Conference taking it in the final game to win the Season 9 All-Star event, 11 games to 9. Thank you to Tai Tai for really setting up this event for us and the rest of the MLE leadership. Myself and ISO Solo were team captains for our respective conferences, and all of the players, I wish I could name them all, they played great. Our casters and the behind the scenes staff. Casey, thanks for having me on for the 4v4 event. And you go ahead and close us out of here.
Of course, dude. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Have a good one, everyone.
Absolutely. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe on Twitch. See you later.
I just wanna feel like this. I just wanna feel like this. I just wanna feel like this forever. I love it when my feet don't touch the ground, touch the ground. Don't wanna let these colors fade, kaleidoscopes inside my head. Just wanna feel like this. Just wanna feel like this forever.